Hey everyone. So QuadCon is just around the corner, and I find myself in need of a tripod. But because I am cheap and don't have a lot of money anyway, I bought a bunch of PVC pieces, and so I'm going to be making a tripod. Although because of the available PVC pieces, it's going to be more of a quad pod. That's exactly what it's going to be. So I just realized you guys don't know why it was a change of plans, or I called it a new plan, is because I was going to take these connectors and I was actually going to bore them out on the inside, like sand them out, so that I could just slide them onto the legs. This is much faster and easier, so I did this instead. So this part, which is drying just now, is going to be the bottom. I'm trying to see if I can get it so that it glues together. It might be too loose for that, but if it doesn't work, I'll find some other way to attach it. So, moving on. Alright, so that's all. This is clearly a case of function over form. It's not pretty, but hopefully it will do the job. Let's see how it stands. Okay, so I've got the legs, I've got the standy bit, and then we got to throw those together. So now I need a thing at the top. Where was I going? Oh, it's still going. So I have my screw here, my 1/4 inch bolt. You don't have to use this kind exactly, but so I take my camera and I screw it in, and it fits just like that, which is perfect. That's what I want. And I'm going to measure the length of the screw itself, or the revealed part of the screw, which comes about 3/4 inch. Yeah, see, about 3/4 inch, and then the head goes to about 7/8 inch, which tells me that I need about a 1/4 inch, right? Because this is a 1 inch. So a 1/4 inch revealed on this. So I'm going to take this piece of scrap wood and mark out the center. Actually, is what I'm going to do first. I'm thinking I want it a little long so that I can slip it into the PVC on the top without having to also attach it. That way I can like screw it onto the camera, put it inside, bring the camera up. Although now that I'm thinking about it, I want some way to secure it so that it doesn't clamp. Maybe? Something to think about. My center marked out on that. I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it. I'll close the center, I guess. Close enough. I'm gonna take it to my drill press. round this out a bit. And then I'm going to start to try to fit it to this scrap piece of the 1-inch pipe. So I got the piece where I want it. Again, function over form. It's not pretty. It doesn't really have to be. But see, now it's sort of secured. It's a little wedged in there, which I actually like, because now I don't have to additionally secure it, I think. At least not yet. When it wears down, eventually I'll have to. For right now, that'll work. This kind of will screw in there like that. Not like that, the opposite of that, actually. So I need my tape measure. I'm going to mark out. I could have done this earlier, but I didn't. 3/4 inch mark. Try to do that all the way around. Okay, so that's my mark, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 1/2 inch drill bit and very carefully, so that it doesn't shatter the wood everywhere again, drill down, because the head of this is about 1/2 inch wide, so this can be slid through here. The screw part will poke out like that ish, but just enough. And then I'll probably throw some glue in there so it holds the bolt in place. So for those of you who don't have drill presses, and I don't know if they all have this, but take a look. So you see these numbers. When I pull down, it rotates like that. So now if I start at 3 and I pull down all the way to 2, that means this drill bit has only gone down 1 inch. So when I bring it up, that's only 1 inch distance, but it looks so much bigger on the, there's no way that could be 1 inch, but it's relative, I guess, or it's proportional. So I'm going to measure here and come down right about it. So you see my line come right about there. Yeah, just about there. So that on my mark is it's near that. It's near that 40. So that's from this 2 mark. That's 1/4, just under 2.5 inches. Well, to the just over the 2.5 inch mark. I don't know why it's backwards now that I think about it, but there it is. Okay, so I've got my bolt and my wood thing. I'm going to screw it in. Make sure I get into that hole and screw it. I think I'm just sort of free spinning now. Looks a little short, so I can do 2 things. I can take it back to the drill press, or I can sand it down a little bit more. I think I have a little more control. I think I have more control on the drill press, but I think it's coming up a little crooked, or the top surface is uneven. I don't know if you can really tell. I think I want to sand this bit down. So I'm going to unscrew this, sand it down a little bit, and I should get my 1/4 inch. Alright, let's try this again. It's still crooked. It's still short, it seems like. Can you tell? Put that on the 2-inch mark. It's about what I want. And I might pull the bolt in more. So I'm going to dab a bit of glue in there just to hold it a little bit better. If I can find any. So we got the piece done, and now I got to do the leg things, do some height stuff. Yeah, so almost done. Slash cut. Get it? It's like smash cut, but slash cut because you get it. So this video ran a little long, so I had to cut it up into little bits. So I hope you enjoyed this bit because it's over, and maybe go check out the next bit. And if there's no next bit just yet, maybe go check out some of my other videos. Maybe watch those in the meantime. Thanks for watching. So like, subscribe, all that stuff, and comment, all that fun stuff. So